Hi friends, Joy Kakavik, Norwex Independent Consultant, and we are talking about our mop systems. This is one of our most favorite products. It is a top seller and there's a good reason for it. It will change your life. If you have lots of hair, pet hair, lots of dust, if you have lots of smooth surface floors anywhere in your home, you absolutely are going to want to pay attention to this video and get your hands on one of these amazing mops. It's going to save you so much time and so much money. So I want to share a few of the features with you. One, your mop system is going to come with two mop pads, a dry mop pad and a wet mop pad. And it's also going to come with a mop base and a telescopic mop handle. So let's go ahead and take a look at some really cool features of this mop. So one of my favorite features of our mop system is that it can hang from the edge of your counter. So this cool little thing right here will allow you to hang it up off the floor. So if you have the wet mop pad on it, it has a place for it to dry, which I think is really neat. But I want to share with you just a couple of the options. This is our Superior Mop Collection in our traditional blue and green. Comes with a yellow dry mop pad and a blue wet mop pad. This is our Superior Mop Collection as well in our rose quartz color. Comes with kind of a champagne dry mop pad and a beautiful rose quartz wet mop pad. And then our mini Superior Mop System, yellow dry mop pad and blue wet mop pad. So just so you can kind of see the difference between the Superior and the mini. I love the mini for smaller spaces, bathrooms, also just, you know, if you have like a smaller floor or maybe a cottage or something and you don't need a huge mop for that. But this is the difference in the size from the mini to the Superior. But all of the mop collections come with two mop pads. The dry mop pad, which is used for drying, dry mopping or, you know, dusting and picking up dirt and debris. And then the wet mop pad, you use damp to clean your floors. Another great feature of this mop is the handle. You can use the edge of this if you have scuff marks on your floor. You'll be able to get scuff marks off of it. So that's really helpful, especially if you have tile. And this mop can lock. So if I'm using it as a mop, it will swivel. If I want to use it to like maybe dust my walls, I can lock it. So then this little lever right here, I would just push and lock it into place. So now it won't swivel and it'll be easier for me to do things more vertically like this. So that's another really great feature. So let's go ahead and see it in action. So it has a Velcro base that comes with your mop system. So the mop pads come off nice and easy. And then it also has a telescopic mop handle. So when you get your mop system, you want to stand on it for some stability, turn the whole handle to the left to loosen it, bring it up to about your nose or your mouth, and then turn it to the right to tighten it. This way it's ergonomically friendly for you. And what I love to do with the mop is go in one direction. Typically I'm going to work my way back, especially if I'm using the wet mop pad, and you just use these great big swivel type motions. So you're collecting and attracting all that dust and that dirt. And then anything that doesn't stick to the mop pad, since you're going in that one direction, will just kind of go along the front edge of your mop. So if you've got Cheerios on the floor or things like that, you can just kind of keep pushing those along until you get over to your trash. So once I'm done with my dry mop, again, I will stand on the base for stability, turn the handle to the left to loosen, right to tighten, and then I will take this over to my trash and I will use my sold separately rubber brush, and I'll just go ahead and put all of that right into my trash, and that way I can keep on cleaning and I don't have to worry about laundering this right away. I can use this several times before I worry about laundering it. So the rubber brush is very handy for all of our dusters. You can whisk away pet hair on upholstery or on little area rugs. It's a very handy tool. And I just love how it just gets all that gunk off super fast and easy, but then at the same time it kind of recharges the mop pad, gives it a little bit more of an electrostatic charge, so that dust and that dirt just really is attracted to the mop pad. Then if I'm going to clean my floors with a wet mop pad, I'll take this one off. I will get my blue wet mop pad damp, so get it under your faucet, get it wet, and then you want to wring it out. If the mop pad is too wet, it's not going to connect with the floor, and then you're not going to get the effective clean that you want. You want the microfiber to really connect with the floor. So use it damp. You could take maybe a little water spray bottle along with you if you have a lot of floor to cover. And this mop system is an excellent, excellent mop system for any smooth surface floor. So hardwood, laminate, vinyl, tile, any smooth surface. I have one room in my home that has a slate tile that is like a natural slate that has like jagged edges and things like that in it. So I tend not to use this wet mop pad in there because it has kind of a hook loop type weave, and I don't want that stone to grab a hold of it and start to snag this mop pad. So any smooth surface floor, this is a great mop pad for as well. The dry mop pad is great for all floors as well. So again, you stand on it, lefty-loosey, righty-tighty, up to your nose or your mouth, and those big swivel motions. When you're cleaning mechanically, remember, you'll be able to feel if the surface is clean. So when you are doing your wet mop pad, you might come across spots where you just feel like high traffic areas where you just feel like, I don't think I got everything. So then you would just go over it again until you feel like, okay, that buildup is off and I'm able to continue to move on. All right, so how do you get your hands on this wonderful mop system? Remember, it comes with a dry mop pad, wet mop pad, the mop handle that's telescopic, and the mop base. You can, of course, purchase it. It's worth every single penny. In fact, let me tell you something that's going to blow your mind. This mop system saves the average family up to $150 a year. So you don't have to buy that flimsy mop system anymore with those disposable mop pads that are just filling up in a landfill and leaving chemicals on your floor. So you can save lots of money. But you can also get this free in your consultant starter kit. And many of my hosts host a party specifically because they want to earn the mop system free or highly discounted. So those are some great options for you. It is worth every single penny, and you will be so happy that you made the choice to choose this Superior Mop Collection. Thank you so much. Like, share, comment, all of those good things, and let me know if you have any questions. I am happy to help. And again, my website is cleanbyjoy.com.